the touchdown. Here's Myers to boot it away.
Duvernay going to sit on this in the end zone, so it'll come out to the 25.
And what is this? They're lining up here to punt on first down. And this ball is going to be down now right at the 10-yard line. Good spot.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
They come up with exactly 1 minute to go in this first quarter.
I'm coming. 56, Mike, 56, right there, 56. I'm coming after you.
Left side here taken in by Metcalf.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
56 is Mike. 56 is Mike. Here we go.
Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
And what is going on here? Are they serious? First down, and they're in punt formation. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Got some room at the 30, and all the way up to the 33-yard line. And those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there.
Alright, y'all can hear me now, I think. in the string. You running the play again?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna see what that's this man, you know. See, that's just like unlucky, you know what I'm saying? It was wide open. You literally, I'm on just kick a field goal and
in a great spot to add
get the ball
points
back
to
because
the
they watching the
scoreboard.
stream. So I
How many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind
but like,
get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them.
it's really nothing you can do, bruh. Because if you run man, right, because it's a motion, he's already beat. You know what I'm saying? We all know how the motion blitz works already. But then if I run if I ran cover 3 with free safety playing in the flats, then that free safety is the only one who blitzes. But if you run it with the linebacker in cover 3 and he's playing the flats, it's a touchdown. So like this play I'm gonna run cover 3 with the free safety playing the curl flat. So this is, you know what I'm saying, my free safety.
One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate.
No, I'm not. So we run it again.
Here they come.
Are you might not be throwing it early enough, bro. Like as soon as you get the chance, you got to throw it. Yeah.
He goes right back.
See, like so that corner. If you run it with the free safety playing the curl flat, then he blitzes and it just leaves him open underneath. But if you run it with this linebacker right here, he's playing the curl. What are you doing, you know? Oh, okay. Well, if you run it with this linebacker right here, playing the curl flat, that's basically a touchdown.
Well, the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. That time on the run pass option when he decided to throw it. Not a quick little drop off. He went downfield a bit.
Reminiscent of a triple option quarterback in college because he faked it inside and instead of immediately throwing it out to the perimeter, stepped back in the pocket to find a target downfield.
You know, run it the regular way.
Here's 1st and 10.
I tried to show them niggas something that you doing other stuff.
But all in all, like, no matter what coverage, it's just going to
it blitzes him. Like, there's nothing you can do. It's no way that if I had that corner playing all the way back there, you know what I'm saying, that his first step should be blitzing. And not only is he blitzing, he's blitzing with 2 receivers running straight past him. Like, he doesn't even like pay them any attention at all. That's only gonna make it worse, but we'll try that. We'll try that too.
He'll find Metcalf.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can
I'm gonna try it, like, I'm gonna try pulling them off. But I think this only gonna make it worse because
they'll try and run forward with Collins. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. He lost a big chunk, 6 yards there, and it leads to 4th down.
You wasting play trying to get it, you know, to the right hash.
Try without even trying to get the hashes.
I'm gonna try backing them up first.
Before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Nope.
Wilson gets rid of it quickly, and he's got a first down as he's going to be taken
Every time,
down.
no matter what. At the very least, it's 10 yards every time. Because I backed him up that time, so the corner he didn't blitz, but that linebacker still did. All right, so Ty, you're saying do what now?
So your left safety.
A reminder coming up at halftime. Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime
So how do I do
business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Right stick to the right. No, I think it's left stick to the
D-pad. What's that?
Huh?
See CD pad and press stick up.
But I still don't think that'll work though, because it's putting him deep. Like the problem is underneath. Yeah, go ahead. The problem is underneath. So yeah. No, that ain't gonna work.
That completes it again to Metcalf.
That's not gonna work.
Takes it down to the 10-yard line.
And then, because if I try to make it like,
it can't be a surprise to anyone in the building who's going to get the ball. They just keep feeding him over and over, and he just keeps on delivering.
somehow here. Where? Here? That's the free safety.
Touchdown! That's called. Russell Wilson on target to DK Metcalf. And the Seahawks go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points.
I'm trying to think of that.
The extra point now coming from Myers. And it's up. It's good. Our score 14-6. After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Duvernay now going to bring it out. No run back here for Duvernay. Touchback out to the 25.
But like my point is like, okay, we obviously know like if we user it yourself, then you can stop it. But it's just like he's not gonna, you know what I'm saying?
And what is this? They're lining up here to punt on first down. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck.
There you go. I'm going to go
Seahawk football first and 10.
Cover 3 and see what that does.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try.
But I'm gonna tell you the reason why that'll mess it up, though, you know, right? Because like right now, you're telling me to take this dude who's on the flat and man him up with somebody that's on the opposite side of the field before you even snap the ball.
If you can't.
So what if he doesn't run that play? Now he has to go all the way over, you know what I'm saying, to try to guard that, which is impossible.
Fast release by Wilson out to the flat. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes. Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Yeah. It's like you can stop one, but you got to know it's coming. You got to know the play coming.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Yeah, got to keep in mind, like,
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
Like, as soon as he, like, gets the ball, he starts touching.
And he's got his man in stride.
Right, it's not gonna work. And then, all right, hold on. I'm gonna try man again, but this time I'm gonna do my Okay. He just call timeout and get one more.
They'll call the timeout.
I'm gonna set it by speed and try to get that receiver. To that DB to follow him over. But I'm pretty sure it's still not gonna work. Here, go ahead. Yeah, no, that's even worse.
It's Wilson.
That's even worse.
Target yet again. It's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 20.
Ain't nothing, bro, I don't know what, like, other than user, it's literally nothing you can do. Like, maybe.
I don't know.
This is the NFL on EA Sports.
I wasn't sure you were taking coverage, but then they either run open and other things.
At the most, I could say do this. I'm gonna show you what I would do.
Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the
At the most, I would say, if he comes out in that formation, which is hard, it's gonna be hard to do that because
not bring it out. It's a touchback.
It's the play cooldown jump, so you can't. You know what I'm saying? You don't choose it at the right time, then. But make sure that linebacker, make sure this linebacker right here is the one blitzing, and then you gotta user this free safety every single time. Oh dang, I forgot to change
Getting
that.
the running game going a little bit more because I thought in the first half it didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Yeah, but that's what I would say, dude. Just like if he comes out in this formation, or somebody comes out in this formation, you just gonna have to get on this free safety right here and play it yourself.
That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8.
Let's not quibble about the game there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take what you can get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
56, the mark, boys. 56. Check 56.
And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Brandon Stevens. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
It's just like sometimes you want to wait for the handoff.
So now it appears they're going to accept the penalty, which means take away the interception. Also means keep your defense on the field. Don't understand this one bit.
All right, my fault. I was on the phone.
But do what Paul saying. Okay, you either take the inside linebacker on the left and just run straight to the left flat.
All right, I'm gonna call timeout. I don't know what you're saying. You said do it now.
Timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
But
with which coverage? Do both. We'll do it both back to back. So.
And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. Tyus Bowser with a pick. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
All right. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I know, like that's what I was saying the whole time though. Like, but you have to user it. You have to. Like, you have to get on that. If he comes out in that formation, you gotta get on that flat yourself.
But exactly, like.
This is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback.
Crazy ass game. Not going to remember all of that shit because, and since the cooldown was like going to go right back into it.
I don't know. It kind of just sucked because it's like everybody don't, what I'm saying, don't use her like that. I mean, everybody play different. But I mean, I guess it's about adjustments. But even with that, like right there, right? If you half pass it too, I'm like still throw it to him, but high pass it, all right, and see if I can get it with this linebacker. Whatever you feel is necessary to get it there, but I just don't think with a high pass, I don't think I'm gonna get it either way. Yeah, not gonna happen. No chance. So literally, the best thing to do to stop this play is going to be having your free safety play that.
And in today's NFL,
Your free safety play this flat, and you got to use it.
That when you're talking about a 300-yard passing game, to me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Okay. It'd probably be easier for me to just man up the free safety that's playing this. So, but, okay. And then do like this. I got you. You still had the flat underneath.
Tyus Bowser able to get in there for his second.
I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna try something else. Let's see. I'm gonna go this cover 3 lock on the down set.
Second and long, and gotta be careful not to fall.
That probably won't. That probably won't work though. Yeah, nah, that ain't gonna work.
Got him again. Like a freight train off the edge, Calais Campbell with a sack. It seemed like he kept going through those progressions.
That play, man, is up the slot receiver.
He couldn't get rid of the football in time.
And I have to wonder if he was thinking while he was back there, I wish there were a lot less progressions on this play. Just someone that I can dump the ball to and get it out of my hands.
Wilson to the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Don't even try to
wait a second, that's got to be a mistake. They declined it.
That doesn't make any sense, right? I mean, it doesn't at all, because you want that penalty. All right, they just picked up a first down, right?
Bro, it's an
he won the penalty.
I am so confused right now. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a
you gotta use it as
now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception.
Because realistically, like, you don't have to hit that DK. You can early pass it to what's called probably.
So the big trick,
he got jammed up right there because we in the red zone.
Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
They doing that because we in the red zone.
And he finds Lockett
Stop.
In the end zone.
Impossible to stop. Impossible. Right. So I thought that maybe he would hold that press a little longer and he would take one of your reads away, but
that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give him a little
he
cushion.
still let him go in time enough for you to get that pass off. But then it's just like you had to choose between 2. See what you can do. I'm gonna run it.
And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 20.
All right, saying what? Pistol. Open steps first.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. You might need a massage.
When I motion them over, they shift their defense, shift it out of position.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection.
How you go down? How you give up?
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
I'm going to tell you why that's bad, though. Because if I change the play now, and I do this.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Jackson. He's got it at the 15.
Yeah. You took your over the top help away. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
60 yards.
So then not only do you gotta try to, like, if you did that and that did work, then you would have to like rotate over and use the over top. I didn't mean to score that either.
Justin Tucker for the extra
point. He just put their joker so far out there. You punt it back to me.
He's got it. They're back within a score. It's 8, 21-13. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
The stop is usually, but that's very unlikely because, like Bud just said, like if he gets fucking audible or something.
You know what I'm saying? I don't even know this playbook. I just literally just chose any play and just.
But you don't know what's going to run at the same time.
Yeah. Like, I ain't saying that every play got to be able to be stopped, but I'm just saying, like, well, it's impossible to stop it without. It's impossible to stop this play without, you know what I'm saying, knowing that play is coming. And so, like, for example, we know our Mills runs it, and we know, well, Tate doesn't run the play anymore, but he knows the play. But realistically, anybody can run this play, right? So let's say I play, I don't know, Tony J or somebody. Yeah, say 3 people here. I don't know who it is. But, like, just say anybody just decides. I mean, because we posted it in the chat now. If just anyone decides to run this play, they're going to get a touchdown. They're going to get a touchdown if they just decide, you know, okay, nobody knows I run this play.
For this next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone. And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Run out of time.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Let me know when you're ready. And explain what adjustments you're doing. I don't know if Paul them can hear you too or not, but that's not explaining the adjustment, you know. Yeah, that looked pretty good.
Goes down just inside the 10, back at the 9. Darrell Taylor able to take him down. It's a loss of 3. Well, that'll be caught by the big tight end, Andrews. And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. So we race the flag. They decline it. And did they use the big eraser, or was that the one at the end of the number 2 pencil? Well, I was thinking like the 2x2-inch ones that you can buy and use in addition to the pencil. And those last forever. A long time. No doubt. And this is caught by Watkins. And they do
My fault, bro. It was automatic, bro. It was automatic, bro.
It's a big play there for
It is a friendly, bro.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
I just threw it early, how I was supposed to. I was kind of holding it.
Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
And I let them, like, get set up first. But if I don't let them get set up, it kind of just does that. But see, like, that's BS, though. Because you're saying, I got to move him out here. Like, I don't have to give you time to move him out of there. You know what I'm saying?
And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds.
I don't have to give you time. Like, realistically, I'm gonna show you how quickly I would. I'm gonna show you how quickly I would run this play. And you try to get your adjustments off. All right. I chose to play. I'm at the line of scrimmage.
Play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. That's incomplete.
I forget I gotta throw it early.
Flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So they decline it as that will bring up 4th.
And I know that yardage and field position are keys to any game.
It changed the buttons, didn't it?
But you've got to consider downs.
No. I don't think so, at least.
When you're talking about penalties, and they wisely did not take that one and made it 4th down.
Oh, yeah. I don't know what you do with this shit.
One score down. Here we go.
They're going to go for it on
4th down. And this is caught. That's Watkins. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
I didn't try to.
Compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
Yeah, no, blitzing is just definitely not the answer. That's definitely. Like, bro, we done try every defense. Try cover 1 or something. I don't know. I doubt that'll work because that's not designed to stop that play. But that's the only defense that we have not tried.
That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter.
Bro, if cover 6 is the answer, bro. That's crazy.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
That was just Lamar.
Off that time as that one falls to the ground. Sammy Watkins, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. Can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust. As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage because man coverage, they're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
1st and goal, a touchdown and a 2-point conversion here are musts. And that'll be caught. Touchdown Ravens. It's Hollywood Brown.
He blitzed. That was overload blitz.
Touchdown pass. And the Ravens have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the
And you can run this play at any situation, right? It like does not matter. Like, I'm not running the play. I'm running the ball right now. But I just ran that dunk on the what? On the 1-yard line, 2-yard line, or something like that. But naked, like.
Couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. No run back here for Reed, so this will come out to the 25.
Tad just made a good point. I don't know if Russell Wilson. I mean, I know Lamar ain't got it on right now, but he was like they had Gunslinger on. They tried to get in there even quicker. Like, oh, I'm on. Wait, no, you gotta punt it. Oh, you gonna run it? Okay. Let's see.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
Then you audible down to it.
Now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect.
And this is going to be intercepted.
But like that's only because like I knew you was out to run that play. You know what I'm saying?
And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
Yeah. I don't know. Like I say, I think it's if we don't advantage on anytime somebody like comes out in that formation, just gonna have to you just gonna have to immediately go to like whoever's in that flat, and you better hope that you put a free safety in that flat, because if not, you can just half pass it over. Okay.
And this is going to be intercepted.
That worked well. I don't know what to do. But I probably made the wrong read. I probably should have hit square.
We say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the fourth quarter.
And Brandon, when games are this close,
Hollywood
it
was wide
usually
open.
comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Mears used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
Like that's me manning it up. Like and his man blitzed.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Like his man blitz. He blitzes it every time.
What a huge play at this point in the game.
Calais Campbell right
picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Hey. Okay, triangle. Yeah. Okay. Let's try that. Go ahead, my fault. You should have enough time to get it off. Nope.
Past the 20.
Nope.
And they
not gonna work.
Eventually get him down, but he's inside the
I just tried like double man him up. Like the square route. But then that doesn't leave anybody for you to use it.
If those linemen go into run block mode, you can't throw it for more than a yard downfield.
So he was one-on-one with that motion route.
That's out to the left
There
and complete.
Nothing you can do.
19 yards on the play, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
What's something I have not ran yet? Okay, I'm gonna just try blitzing.
Timeout called for by the
a zone blitz.
As he'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. From here, it would be a
45-yard I'm gonna play it like I would play
certainly
it.
in range, but they'll look for more yardage on 3rd down.
Okay, that might have worked.
And this is going to be intercepted.
I'm putting it back and we're going to try it again.
And the Ravens are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
Oh, okay.
Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them.
But again, though, that's one play, and you don't call it at the right time.
You can't call it often, too.
I don't even know what play I ran.
So third down, and a field goal from here would be right about 50 yards as they try to get closer. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game.
Nope. I worked 2 times in a row.
Throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. This pass rush, they've been excellent all game long, and another example of it right there in the closing moment.
Not only with the pass rush, but how well they're coached. Because if you don't quite get there, get to the quarterback, get your hands up into the passing lane and knock it away as we just saw there.
Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down.
Yeah, I'm going to add that bit to the playbook.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Pete Carroll rolled the dice, but it didn't work out. And the Ravens are going to get the
can you,
football back.
Cancel the play action part of it? Or you got to do it?
Yeah, you can. Well, because, like, it's RPO. Like, it's like, even though you're doing it, you don't have to hold, like, you just got to throw it instantaneously.
Yeah, I'm saying like
the Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. In a tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that.
I probably shouldn't have gone for it, but it was like, in terms of RPO, like, it's like you hold X. I'm about to hit
it. Bro, that DB steps in every time.
It's really what you can do. Like, especially like.
Something we're seeing more of with the rise of the run-pass option. A legal man downfield, and that's going to back him up.
Especially like. If people know how to run RPOs too, or like, counter against it. Like RPO looking, I mean, it's a good play as far as goal line or just, just switch it up. Because it's like a reverse draw, if you think about it. And people think you really got the run, but really got pass.
He finds his man complete. It's Watkins. And he goes down,
That's
but not before
bro.
getting this inside the 25. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Yeah.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer.
I put it like I said, like Vino said.
Ball, scores a touchdown,
they
like
win
the game.
That motherfucker not banned. You will be seeing the Baltimore Ravens run that motherfucker.
And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden
Hey,
death.
Vino, you remember how I was saying I need to work on getting Rashad some yards and stuff? Nah, that's his route. Cause like I ain't put him in this game, but he would be where Sammy is. So don't worry about it. Nah, bro. You can get kicked out of the league. That's what I mean. That junk crazy, bro. We went through every adjustment, basically. At least I could think of.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Damn.
I've been avoiding it so bad.
Where if they stay, I'm definitely added to the. Yeah. Yeah. Just hey, you see this formation on your field. There's no one taking that bitch to the house.
To the pot.
And now the Ravens are going to take another timeout. They'll be left with just one remaining here at OT.
Real fucking greasy. I just run a bunch of crazy
shit. The Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
All right.
Hey, Vino, if you're going to make a good switch, hit me. I was on this shit for a while.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
After what they've faced during this game, where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
Like, it could be on anything. Man coverage.
Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
A blitz.
You and I were a little surprised back early in the game when he threw his second
The
interception.
DK joint was still open. I just ran over there before you even snapped the ball.
It's beyond stunning to me.
So it really won't.
We're used to
You know what I'm saying?
maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent, but a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
I'm just trying some other stuff with it. I'm gonna just try him Hollywood.
Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. So we will see yet another drive in this overtime.
For whatever reason, neither team able to finish this game off. I know that the first thought is, does anyone really want to win it? But I think that they both desperately want to win it, and sometimes you force things, and that leads to errors.
Well, it's out there for the taking. We'll see who can do it. He hits his target, Lockett. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Charles, you get into these overtime situations, that's not a bad guy to dial into.
Well, when you have to have plays, especially in a spot as you just described, we're in OT, you've got to go to the guys you can trust.
Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. A costly mistake here in OT.
And you know what they say, when you throw an interception like that in overtime, you don't usually get a chance to throw a second one. I mean, I'm not sure of the analytics on it. Let's ask Marvin, our statistician, to ring that down for us. That's typically how coaches and teams feel about it. If you throw one, you likely cost yourself the game.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. He finds his man, complete. It's Watkins. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. They go back to that well. He's had a great game. Defensively, they haven't been able to stop him. Same thing here in overtime.
And sometimes that goes to the play caller's ego, because a lot of times you have so many different plays you want to call. But when you spot a matchup that's working for you or a player that has the hot hand, keep giving it to him. That tells me you're mature as a play caller, and it's working for them in overtime.
Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And the Seahawks are going to have it with a chance to win the game here in overtime. Well, they were in a great position to take the lead, Charles. Obviously, all they needed was a field goal to do that. They wanted the touchdown. Unfortunately, they're going to get neither.
And you know every offense talks about the same thing each week, don't they, Brandon? They want to end every drive with a kick, whether it's a field goal attempt, a point after the touchdown, or at worst, a punt. This time they had that opportunity but didn't get it, because you know the field shrinks that close to the end zone, and that allows a defense to tighten up their coverage, and they pick that one off.
It's complete to Lockett. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. Oh, and it's intercepted.
Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. And give him now 4 interceptions in this game. That's only the 3rd time this has been done since the year 2000.
I think that tells you how much better teams have gotten at throwing the football. Because if you go all the way back to 1960, 12 times before that, there have been guys who've gotten 4 interceptions or more in a game. I mean, most recently, since 2000, Deltha O'Neal and D'Angelo Hall.
It's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And the Seahawks are going to have it with a chance to win the game here in overtime. Boy, Charles, that is now 3 interceptions in 3 consecutive drives. And you can see he's just got a look of disgust and bad body language, understandably, as he walks off the field.
And I think it comes from the fact that he's not sure what he sees down the field, Brandon. I don't know if he's seeing ghosts. I don't know if he just can't read.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Calais Campbell able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number is just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
Intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. He finds his man complete. That's Watkins. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. After the penalty, here's Freeman. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. And that carry probably not so much for yardage, just to get the spot that you want to kick the field goal.
In any yardage game, there's really kind of gravy, and this just becomes what my old coach used to say. Get into position to be in position. And that's what they want, the right spot for their kicker to line up the field goal.
And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
And this will be caught. It's a touchdown. And absolute stunned silence here as they have come in and stolen this one in overtime. A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted, no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. From Seattle, so long, everybody.